Hi, my name is Ben Alexander, and I have autism. And today I'm just going to share with you my third month of unemployment update. So today is January 15th of 2025, and I got fired from my job October 15th of 2024. So it's been officially 3 months since I got fired from Motion. And I kind of want to let you know how I'm feeling. Last month I kind of talked about how I was feeling more at peace with it and feeling like it was actually a good thing that I got fired. And I still believe it to this day. It has allowed me to really think about where I want to go for the next 50 years of my life. I'm 24, will turn 25 April 7th. And, how do I want to spend the next 40, 50 years of my life? To me, I don't want that life be chained to a job where I'm dependent on that job. And if that job fires me, like the previous job did, I'd be screwed and having to rely on the government. I don't want that position again. I don't wish it on anybody. But sometimes we go through things in life that don't make sense. And personally, to me, I'm lucky that I live with my parents, and I'm fortunate that my parents have been supportive of me and making sure that I am pursuing what I want to pursue in my life. They want me to pursue something that I will enjoy, because my parents see how they've went through. It's like, I want to find something that you're not going to come home angry and upset every night. And that's what they really keyed in. It's like, what do you want to do? What makes you happy? What will make you get excited out of bed each and every morning? And I do believe I found it. And I enjoy running businesses. I've Ben's Allergy Restaurant Reviews. I made an LLC using LegalZoom on that. It's just a content creator business. I have the LLC already set up in case, somebody tries to sue me and all that stuff. I'm armed and ready to go. So I'm very excited about that. And, and I just opened up a travel agency business. So it's still in the process. It's still going through the state of Ohio. But I told you about travel school and all that stuff. So the travel school I'm going to is Wanderlust Campus. I met with my coach, I think it was last week. Yeah, last Thursday, Wednesday, the 8th. It was actually a week ago that I met with my coach. Coach gave me some things to do. In the meantime, I think our next appointment's somewhere in February, because it's the beginning. We already did the beginning appointment, and there's a midpoint and an end point. They helped me. Wanderlust has been awesome. I've really enjoyed working with them, and I enjoy their information. And I've enjoyed everything about it. And, look up Careers on Vacation, Cindy Williams, Wanderlust Campus. If you're looking to become a travel agent, I'd recommend scheduling a meeting with one of their advisors and tell them that you want to be a travel agent, and they'll definitely allow you to be on board if they find it a good fit. And really, that has been so cool to me, is how I was able to find this travel school. I thought, I think it was a couple years ago where I was like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to become a travel agent. And then I poo-pooed the idea for a little bit. I was like, I'm going to go on content creation mode. I'm going to try this food allergy thing. And I realized that the food allergy thing is going to take years and years to be successful. Though granted, I am making success, I almost have 1,250 followers on Instagram. I got 74 YouTube followers. And TikTok's getting banned, so I had about 71 followers on TikTok. Facebook, I only have 4 followers. Podcast, less than that. Again, there's some platforms I do better than others. But at the end of the day, I enjoy what I do. And I have a website called Ben's Allergy Restaurant Reviews. I have about the most I've gotten is like 50 views per month. So yeah, like I said, it's a new business. It will take forever to start. So now I decided, you know what? Let's become a travel agent. Let's really dive into this. Let's explore and go all into this. And also, I'm also working with outside agents as well. So yeah, I pay like $26 a month because there's a thing called a host agency. You could either go an independent route on Wunderlist. It's an all independent route where you're not going to go through a host agency. But I decided to go to a hybrid model, which is I'm going to go through a host agency while I build my own business. And that's really what I'm doing. And then the third one's just stick at a host agency or go to a corporate job or a call center or whatever for becoming a travel agent. Those are really the free paths to travel agency. I chose the hybrid one. And I know a lot of it's like travel. And if you're a travel agent and watching this, let me know. And I'd love to hear your insight about how you like being a travel agent and, just the insights of the industry. And part of the thing about becoming a travel agent is I get to run my own business. And that's the cool thing. I get to create my own avatar, which is basically people with food allergy, people with autism. I'm going to try to book travel for those people, but I can book travel for anybody, honestly. Like, I'm not that super picky about things and all that stuff. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I'm just going to try to end up doing the best I can with what I got. And, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. At the end of the day, at least I'm trying something new. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I have enjoyed the classes so far. And I think the nervous part for me is just doing it the first time, because booking travel can be very nerve-wracking. I know when I first got in, it was like, well, how hard can it be? It's just booking travel. I don't think that's rocket science, but there's a lot of laws and a lot of legalities and lots of things you have to think about, and it's kind of like, wow, this is way more stressful than I thought. But of course, I'm not going to let that scare me. I'm just going to learn how to navigate it. That's all it is you got to learn how to navigate the tough stuff, go through some adversity. And again, it's not forever, and it's brand new. These are feelings that you have when you are brand new. Eventually you'll get it together and it will be just fine. So I'm not really worried about it, per se. So yeah. I guess when it comes to unemployment, I'm trying to build businesses during my unemployment time, and hopefully I can make these businesses profitable so I really don't need to go back to an employer. That's the dream right there, is I get to become my own boss. And I feel like as I'm going through this class, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to that. And, it's a great class. I can't really get into specifics because it's copyrighted and kind of, all that stuff. And it's kind of an in-house type of thing. Like, she doesn't want it spread everywhere on the internet, which I totally get. It makes sense. And again, like I said, and plus, they know way more about the travel agency anyway than I do. I just began. So, yeah, I definitely, for me, it was $6,500 for the course, for the whole class. And I know you're thinking, wow, that's expensive. How did you afford it while being unemployed? I had a good nest egg. I had over $10,000 saved. So it's like, I'm doing good. And, they're very accommodating towards me, and they've done such a wonderful job helping me out that I would recommend Wunderlist Campus and Careers on Vacation by Cindy Williams to anybody that is looking to get into the travel agency. Like, I think being unemployed has allowed me to do that, because I didn't really think of the idea until I got unemployed. Like, I was kind of focused on motion, focused on doing the best I could at that company. But now it's like, I'm going to focus on what I want to do. I'm going to focus my time and energy on things that I'm passionate about and things that I feel like I can make a career out of. And it turns out it brought me to a travel agency. And in November, I went to the FACT Digital Influencer Summit in Chicago, Illinois. I've talked about that ad nauseum because it has been such a great conference, because it helped me learn more personally about food allergies, but also I could be a better food allergy influencer and really meet people who are in the industry, and it's helped me out a lot. Like I said, I want to go back to FACT next year. I think it's the first weekend in October. I'm definitely going to go back and do it again. And again, I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't know what my life's going to look like, and really, I don't know what's going to happen with the travel agency business. And, I'm going to let you know what continues to happen. I'll give you updates about how things are going with the travel agency business and even the food allergy influencer business. But feel free to subscribe to any of my platforms, including this channel and the Ben's Allergy Restaurant Reviews. Eventually, I will make socials for my travel agency as well, because, that is a part of the class too, is learning how to do social media and all that stuff and promoting your business. And that is very, 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 very important. Promoting your business throughout social media. That's kind of one of the good things about social media. It makes it easier to for other people in other regions of the world to be able to work with you. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I mean, really, I'm just relaxing, enjoying my life, helping out my family. Last Wednesday, I helped shovel out snow. There's a lot of snow in Ohio. I live in Ohio. Like, there's a bunch of snow right now, and it's very, very, very stressful because it's January, it's winter. So last Wednesday night, I ended up shoveling a bunch of snow, and it made it much easier to get out of the house the next morning. And yeah, it's supposed to snow later in the week, so it's like, yay, more snow. But it's fine, At the end of the day, it's only temporary. And I'm looking forward to June and July when it doesn't snow, or spring, to be honest with you. I just don't want snow or cold weather. I'm already looking forward to the days where I don't have to deal with snow or cold weather. But still got a couple more months left before it happens, and I'll just be grateful that I have an opportunity to live, even though it is cold outside. And even though I'm unemployed, I can still look at the bright side of my life. I can still be thankful for what I have. Absolutely. Like, I am so thankful that I'm on the right steps and I'm building something and I'm working towards a goal. I think that's important. When you're unemployed, you're working towards a goal. You are working towards a goal. And yeah, I might have told you about the church, potential church job. I just got an email today from my friend who gave me a lead for that job, and I gave the pastor my resume, and I'll let you know what happens with that job. I'll let you know if I got it. If I don't say anything, I didn't get it. But if I do say something, you'll definitely know that I got it, the job. And again, like I said, I'm okay with whatever happens. At some point, I'm going to look at it either way. It's like, I didn't get the job, great. That gives me more time to work on my travel business and travel agency, work on the schooling that I need to work on. If not, and obviously if I get the job, it's like, great, there's extra income. I'm going to be able to earn potentially a lot of money, hopefully, because I could do that job plus the travel agency, and hopefully I can pay for a new car, because I am definitely wanting to make a new car, or not make a new car. I'm no car maker, or not very good with cars. I just want to be able to afford a brand new car and have that money, have that nest egg to be able to buy a car outright instead of having to pay a monthly fee. So yeah, but again, my thing is focusing on finding a career that can make me stable money. And that's really the goal that I have currently now, and hopefully everything will go well. Hopefully that'll grow my business very fast, and hopefully the people that God will lead my success, and that I will eventually get to a point where I can become a successful travel agent and hopefully a successful businessman in the future. Because again, the thing about business is you get to be passionate about it. That's the cool thing about being a business owner. That's different from being an employee. It's like, building a business means, I'm going to build a business. This is what I want to do. This is a business idea and all that stuff. It's like, I get to build what I want to build, and I get to do something I'm passionate about, and that, that I have experience in. Like I said, I'm passionate about autism, and I'm experienced in autism because I have autism, and that's kind of where I'm at. And I hope you can find something that's similar in your career. If you are unemployed, that you could find something where you could wake up every day. And again, you might not have the money to start a business, but I don't know. Maybe you could go work at a temporary staff agency for a little bit, because I've kind of thought about doing that for a little bit too. But I want to focus on travel school and getting that done if I possibly can. Now, let's say if it's going to take a while for me to get a sale on the travel agency thing, and I'm struggling finding clients, and it's like, okay, then I'll go back and find that and all that stuff. And I'm still looking for jobs, and I'm still looking for employment as well. But, at the end of the day, I want to get a permanent job, not a temporary job. You get what I'm saying? Like, going to a temporary staff agencies, probably not the best. I mean, if I have to, it's a worst case scenario type of thing. But I've been told working at a temp agency might not be the best move because it's temporary work, not permanent work. And again, that's why I want to go through unemployment. I went through stuff with the state of Ohio to try to get me employed and trying to find a good career path I'm interested in. And they did such a nice job helping me out. It's just, the job market's kind of rough out there right now. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on with the job market. And it is what it is. But again, I'm going to grind, work hard, and build my businesses and build my passion projects. That's really what I'm trying to do right now, is work hard and build those projects and really build them to the best of my ability. And I think that's it for this video, especially about building my passion projects. So there's like a challenge that I set in the New Year's video, where it's like, if I got 1,000 subscribers by April 1st, I'd tell you what my mystery series is. If I did get 1,000 subscribers by then, I'll let you know, hey, this is what I'm planning on doing. So I'm just doing that so, one, I can give you a chance to engage and kind of test to see where my content's being reached, and if it, pushing myself to make better videos as well. And the other reason is I want to give you something in return, give you something for thanks for subscribing and helping me grow. But again, you can make your decision. At the end of the day, you're a free person. You can choose what you want to do. But I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. And I hope you got something out of this. And I hope that my story helps encourages you. And I will see you in the next video.